Alright, so we're back in the pre-sequel, and we've got Athena here for you. She's wearing her traditional pink Pandora corn, or pretty in pink, or whatever you want to call it. There's always a pink skin that's out. And, oh, I guess I left off at the mayor's office. Oh, I think it's because I gotta go kill Felicity, and she is just not good against Felicity. Like, this build, this melee build is fun, and Athena's super fun with it, but she is not good. She is not good in the boss fights a lot of the times. Loyal in Pink is what this one is called. I did tell you that there was a Captain America one, I'll show you that. If it bleeds, reference to Predator. Well, that's new. I like that one. It's also new. Don't really care for that one. Captain Pandora, this is her Captain America build, and typically I go with her Omega Rogue style look. I think it looks pretty cool. I don't really like any of the extra heads. She has 15, I only have 7, a little bit behind, but that's what she looks like in her full Captain America gear. Where do we want to go so I can really show you what's going on? This is her setup. I have a level 49 Thunderfire. It's 3 levels behind. I really need a new one. Those are in Claptrap's DLC. They're phenomenal. They do a lot of good stuff. I have some gear here. You see most of it's level 50 because that's where I was when I originally stopped playing with her. I have some level 51 stuff since I've started replaying with her. But other than that, I really just need to keep going. She really wants melee and spike shields, so I have this melee shield, which gives her an extra almost 5,000 damage per melee, which is actually not a lot. So I'm hoping maybe to get something a little bit better.
My weapon machines will fix that for you.
Sooner rather than later.
The bad guys a new one, huh?
But we'll figure it out. Check over here with Nina's. Like I said, we always want to check these vending machines because it's not like 10%. I know I said that before, but I was pretty high. It's low. I think it's like a 2% chance, but you know, that's not bad to find a rare in here, and they're usually decent enough price that you can buy them. So I do always try to check. There is, I think, a total of 6 in Concordia that you should really check out just to make sure. I have gotten rares from them, and that's the thing, I don't check them every time, but I have done a rare run on them, which is basically spawning into Concordia, checking them all and leaving. Like you see, this is a decent purple, that's not bad. And I think, like, you know, I got a few doing that. I can't remember the exact numbers. I would have to do it again to give you accurate data on how many times I farmed versus how many rares and the quality of those rares. So, we might as well just go get the transmitter.
Now then, I'll upload coordinates of an old Dahl garage to your Echo.
Get going. I'll explain on the way.
Oh, we don't even have
That
we don't even have
thing's gonna destroy
stingrays
the
yet.
moon.
That's not good. Still want to check
You
these.
can always
I
trust
find
the
less rares than
other
these, but I
side.
do find them occasionally.
It ain't easy to get to Pickle's place on foot, but I can help you out with... Ready for it? A Stingray. It's old Dahl tech. They're not much to look at, but Moxie tinkered with the design, so now they jump like a skag in heat. Problem is, Stingrays aren't easy to get your meat hunts on. So happens that Scrambler, came my way. It's supposed to unlock digistructing at the old Dahl garage I'm sending you to. Once you unlock a Stingray there, I'll fix it so all Moon Zoomies are Stingrayed up.
I want the UV matrix ones. That's what we're doing. Redeploy. Teleport.
Warning, no atmosphere detected.
I don't actually know if I can kill these guys with her. I'll find out.
Braced and ready!
Alright, so
Face me!
that is her melee, as you can see.
Violence is best served cold.
She uses a lot of elemental guns
Anything!
to try and... Oh man, who's knocking me down? Oh, you.
Back for more! Doom awaits!
Oh. Yeah, see, this is what happens when you fight things that are too big. She just can't handle it. She does a lot of damage to them, but...
Feel my wrath!
Like that, you see how it's bleeding? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die so hard. Yeah. So still, that's 3 of them dead. And not really with melee damage. Like, that's the problem with her fighting bigger creatures, which is why I said she's not really a good boss killer. She's a fine mob killer, though. I guess I could show you that. There's people here that I can fuck up.
Aspen! Shield me!
Yep, so you see the damage dealt there, see the damage dealt there. Now these guys are going to be bleeding. And the more they bleed, the more health I gain. His shield's down. Oh. If I miss on a lunge, it doesn't automatically reset. Come on. This is the thunder fire.
Can't keep me down! Face me! Yeah!
You see,
Yeah!
I'm gaining some life from the bleeding. These guys, I'm gonna kill.
Face me!
So that's kind of what she's about. Like I said, it's a really fun build. Oh fuck, I gotta shoot that, I forgot. It's a super fun build, but it's not, like, OP. Her elemental one's probably the way to go, but it's heavily gear dependent. It feels a lot like Gage. It's almost the reverse. Like, Gage has her anarchy skills, and then her elemental build, and her elemental build is less than good. And then, you've got Athena, who has her melee build and her elemental build, and her elemental build is pretty much the way to go. I'm not saying that her other build is bad, it's just, like, this isn't a bad build, and it's super fun. I'd like to see it, you know, fully leveled up to, like, 70, but...
Feel my wrath! Yeah!
see a lot of their... There's a grenade. He's still bleeding out, which is nice. Still bleeding.
Face me!
Yeah, so we wanna... Yeah, so we wanna kill basically as many things as we can. Oh, that's fair, Dinkum. Where's this guy going?
This spoiled the surprise!
Face me!
He's gonna keep bleeding, that's good.
Eat cold steel! Doom awaits!
Yeah, so she does okay. Like I said, she's not... This build is fun, but it's not necessarily my favorite. There needs to be some self-sustaining things that I don't have. This guy's gonna get wrecked. What's he fucking doing over here?
Shield activated!
Yeah, so I can just do this and let him bleed out.
Whiz bang! Darn it, you get. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Or I can do that.
About bloody time. That.
Ooh.
Doom awaits!
Yeah, so now I have 3 guys bleeding out. This makes me sustaining my life pretty easy. I can see that they're having some trouble killing me now that I have several of
Feel
them.
my wrath! Doom awaits! Eat cold! Face me! Yeah! Stuff you up!
But now you can see I'm pretty low life, even though, like, all her abilities do, I feel, in this particular instance is just stop her from dying. They don't necessarily sustain her. So, and if that's all your abilities are doing, then it's probably not the best way to do them. That's why I have the cryo, what is it? Yep, yeah, the Quasar. Quasar is a great, singularity grenade for her. It really helps. It pulls all of her enemies together so that she can basically just fry them or go in for a quick strike with her sword and then, yeah. You know, get them all bleeding and then she can go after them with something better. Like the Thunderfire, which is great for her. Like I said, I actually have a point over in Maelstrom. Maelstrom is a stack that goes up and you can have quite a few stacks. I think it's, what am I gonna say here? I think it's an infinite amount of stacks, but they decay very quickly. But as long as you're shocking or lighting something on fire, it will make the stacks go up, and the more damage you will do. So this gun is great for her for that, and it's another backup. It's like, you know, it's like the pistol to her lightsaber, basically. But anyway, so that's her. And that'll be that.